So I've decided to come into the woods. The frigging journey getting into the woods, man, bloody hell. I had at least 10 poo bags to start with, and I've got like 4 left. Like seriously, I've got 4 left. And there's some people around here that are absolute puffs. Like seriously, like they're absolute puffs. Like with these two. They make out that I've just made out that I'm gonna do another 9/11 when I'm just walking my dogs. Just like, I'm like, people are too soft. People are too much wrapped in bubble wrap, and they're like, oh, you can't say that, you can't do that, you can't do this. I'm like, shut up. It's like a Vince McMahon, shut up. Like, I'm like, what? Like, just, people are just too sensitive and too soft and too wrapped up in bubble wrap, and I'm like, seriously? It's warm again. It does actually, it's still pretty warm. Like, I keep thinking I'm going to come out and need my jumper, and then I take it off pretty much straight away. Well, I figured I'd do a walk with the dogs. What I have done also is ordered some antifungal cream, which can be used anywhere. But when I looked in the reviews, people have used it on their groin area. And then the comments were, tried E45, well, I've done that. Tried Sudocrem, I've done that. So essentially, yeah, just, and then used that, and then it's worked quite effectively. Yeah, people are just too bloody soft. I mean, I did a pretty good walk with the dogs yesterday, so I kind of would like to go back out, just me, but I'm just thinking whether that's the right choice or not. Because I need to probably have breakfast. People are just too soft. I see dogs that I don't like. Do I go about it, do I go about it and cry like a pussy? No. I just either walk a different path or just walk to one side. Or if you can't do any of those, you just walk along and you just ignore it the best you can. God, that really got me going then. I was just like, people need to stop being so fucking soft. I'm like, I think realistically, if I do want to go out later on, my main focus is to like get back home, feed the dogs, feed myself, and chill out for a bit. I mean, I did a lot yesterday. I should just simmer down today. Really. Bloody hell. Whew. Well, one's right down there, and you're there. I figured, you know, as soon as I get into the woods, I will not see anybody. Because people will just start on the woods bit and then just be like, oh, you know, that's it. Done. I mean, the current state that I'm in right now, I'm kind of like, I'll just stay in, and I'll just stay in. But like, once I've fed the dogs, which isn't really for me. Once I've fed the dogs, once I've had my own breakfast, then, and there's just a bit of a rest. I'll have a rest. I might be like, oh yeah, I'll do that then. Now, the last couple of times, we've gone down. So we're gonna go up. Pray no one's there. One minute. There we go. Bloody hell. Are you going again? I thought you were going again then. That's just a walk, isn't it? And I'm not going to see any pussy children in here, am I? I know they're young, but the thing is, when there's certain things that we don't like. I remember when I was younger, when there was something I didn't like, I didn't get into all hysterics and cry like a wuss. I was just like, nope, don't like that. I mean, hell, I see some kids now where if they see something they don't like, they don't break down into a full mental breakdown. They're just like, yeah, Okay then. It's called not being soft-shelled. Because I think, do you know what the problem is? I think the mum has raised them to be wrapped in bubble wrap. So that if anything, like my dogs or something like that comes by, picks them up, and that's it. Or keeps them close together. Now, scenario, them kids are going to grow up, and they will, but because they've been sugar coated throughout like so much of their childhood, they'll get to a situation where they'll get frightened of like just crossing the fucking road, or like they're out in town or whatever and somebody comes by that looks a bit ugh, and then they'll go into all hysterics, won't they? So it's not the kid's fault, it's the mum's fault. I mean, there's certain things I don't like. Do I go full mental breakdown and go into full anxiety mode? No, I don't. Up! Is that someone's coat? Oh, we came along here yesterday. I think my trainers have started to get a bit worn out. Whoa. I know if I'm going to be out with dogs to have them off the lead, because when I was on the lead, they just wouldn't move. So if they're off the lead in the woods, then I can still walk, and if they want to stop, they can. Come on. Alternatively, what might be nice is to go to Hebden Bridge and get the bus to Blackshaw Head. Now I think there is somebody there. And then you're up there and you're away from people, and then like you do what you need to do with Blackshaw Head, and then there is somebody there on the run, I think. Right, what I'm going to do is put the camera down like I always have to. Hopefully they're not pusses. Nah, it's a bloke walking, giving good hands. That's the difference. Okay. Hello. Oh, I'll go this side. It's okay. Hello. See, that's the difference between men and women. Right there. Oh, there's somebody else coming. I thought there was. Right, camera down again. I'm going to try to spit, but see if there's anyone. Okay, sorry. Okay. Right, I think that might be it now. Hopefully I don't have to drop the camera down again. Yeah, see how I am. I mean, bear in mind, doing the walk where I'm going to the very end and walking onto the field and then dropping down towards the river, it's about a 4-mile walk anyway. So then yes, I will just want to just sit down and just chill. I was saying to my dad, it's something I don't do enough. is just sit and rest. I mean, I will, and then like, if it's different, it's like, if I'm like, oh, I'll get a train to somewhere, because then I'm sat for like maybe an hour or so, and then I'm up and around doing stuff, and then I'm sat back again. So it's like, okay, I fancy getting up now, but then I can sit down again on the bus, then I can be sat down on the train. I mean, I looked at my Nike's trainers grips, and the grips are very nearly gone on like all of it. Let's just have a look. Wow. I mean, I've had them a while. That's the thing. Oh, it's just nice actually. Do you know what? Actually, if I do go out later on, I'm just going to go up to Norland. I've thought like, oh, if I'm going to get the bus to town and then the train to wherever, just do that, you know. For a moment there I thought I could hear somebody again. Right, further down the hill, or up there, that I can hear somebody. No, do you know what? I think Ripponden's a good idea, because there was something I wanted to do before where I wanted to go down the hill and then like go along the main road, and then you can head up towards like Mill, oh, what's it called? So it's Mill something, and then you can then walk back down, it's called Stony Road, and then you drop back down towards Ripponden. I mean, I get that windy period is actually gone now. Best way is when I get home, see what time it is when I get home, feed the dogs, sort myself out, and then if I'm like, yes, I will go out, oh Jesus, then I can then assess timings and whatever and see what happens. So I'm not quite at the end yet, but I'm going to wrap the video up now because I'm hitting 20 minutes. And I did quite a lot of walking yesterday, so you have to think, so like, what did I do? I did 4 miles of walking to Siddle, stopped in the cemetery for like half an hour, and then I reset my Strava going to then walk back home, and then I did another 4 miles, so that's like 8 miles, and then I did a walk with the dogs. That was a mile, that was a struggle, so that was like 9, and I went back out straight away and did 3, so I did like 12 miles. think all these trees... Oh, bloody hell, I think I've just realised something. Unless all this holly stuff has just been whacked to one side. Well, I'm not quite at that bit of the path yet. Oh no, it's just down there. I walked along here yesterday, I should bloody know. Essentially, if I want to get a train, here's my scenario. If I want to go to like your South Milford area, then that's like 13-14 minutes past the hour. So like 11:14 or 12:14. If I want to go to like Blackpool way, so I'm thinking like Burnley, or go to like Accrington, it's like 12:30 the hour. So like 11:30, 12:30. Oh, poop. And one thing I thought about doing, it's not exactly a day out as such, is you get the bus to Barkersland and you catch the 12 o'clock 900 bus from Barkersland, and then it goes towards Hebden Bridge. But actually potentially get off at the Blackstone Edge bit. I'm talking ideas, but I just have no idea what I'm going to end up doing. Normally I'm predetermined, I'm like, yes, I'm going to do that, yes, I'm going to do that. But I'm saying ideas and hope could happen. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up the video now. Thanks for watching for now, and goodbye.